You know, I never knew watching an art contest can be so romantic. And also, even though this whole episode was about the art contest, remember, Prince Yangmyeong was told to find the next painter who can restore the portrait of the former king. And also, this art contest serves as a way for Haram and Chongi to realize they're the same people that they met 19 years ago. So first, at the beginning of the episode, we see Chongi trying to enter the art contest, but she does not have identification, so the men was trying to take her away by force, but then Haram came in and helped her out and allowed her to enter the art contest. The reason why Haram is there was because he was invited by Prince Yangmyeong, but also he was there to realize if Chongi was the Chongi he met 19 years ago. And now we're at the art contest. After Haram was talking to Prince Juyang, he heard a familiar voice, and it's the same voice from the same man who took him away as a kid, and is also the same man who murdered his dad, his mom, and his unborn sibling. And then we see Chongi and her friends, they're looking around, they realize that there are some well-known painters there at the contest as well. I'm not going to name all of them, I'll just name two of them. One of them is named Monk Manya. He's known as a ghost painter. His painting actually lit up an entire temple. I thought that was pretty cool. And the second painter is Shim Sagat. He's known as the magic painter. He actually paints with the painter who went to go see Chongi when she was locked up in that room in episode 4. And that painter that he paints with, his name is Hwacha. So now we know his name. And then after all of that, the first round of the contest starts. So the topic is plum and bamboo. The prompt is reciting the poem Under the Moonlight. The scent of plum blossoms seeps into my clothes. A herd of butterflies takes flight in anticipation of spring. And then, after the prompt, everyone starts painting. What I found really funny was that Chongi didn't quite understand the prompt, so she was asking her friends, but then she had a vision of plum blossoms and moonlight, and she went in on it. At one point while she was painting, Shim Sagat saw her painting and said, that's pretty odd. And he also said, this won't do. I thought he was talking about her painting, like this won't do. He was talking about his own. He realized that, from my point of view, the way I see it is, he saw her painting, thought it was beautiful, even better than his. And he ripped his own, crumbled into a ball and asked for a new paper. And then after that, the first round has done, time was up. We see painter after painter failing, and then we see both of Chongi's friends passing, so that was good. But then, when we got to Chongi, now first everyone liked it. They liked the strokes, they liked the blossom and all of that. But for Prince Yangmyeong, the first thing he did was praised it, so he did like it. But this is where he kind of was nitpicking. Remember, Prince Yangmyeong is there to find the painter who can restore the portrait of the former king to seal the demon. Remember that. So yeah, he was very nitpicking. To sum it all up, it all came down to Nabi. Can we be done with the butterflies, please? But then before it was even announced that she failed, Chongi stood up and asked Prince Yangmyeong, what don't you like about my painting? Prince Yangmyeong continued, it all comes down to the butterflies, just like I said a moment ago. But then Chongi, she did say some things back and pretty much said that he was wrong. But then we see butterflies, two of them, flying towards Chongi's painting, and that pretty much changed the minds for some of the judges. And then we see Chongi getting an all-pass tile, so she passed. And then it's the second round. We see the painters are using a thin bamboo paper coated with sesame oil, and we're given a single large brush. Now, this is the first time I've seen a thin bamboo paper coated with sesame oil. What does that do to the ink? For anyone who's watching this review and who knows a lot about art and supplies, please let me know, because this is the first time I've even heard about it. And as Haram was stating the prompt for round 2, Chongi actually remembers walking through a peach blossom field with Haram and even asked herself, is he the Haram that she met 19 years ago. She's gonna ask him after the gathering, but then after that, that was the end of the episode. So my impression on this episode was good. I was not expecting any action. There hasn't been a lot of action lately, but for this episode, again, not expecting it because it's the art contest. No one's physically fighting. My main focus was on two things. One, Prince Yangmyeong trying to find the next painter who can restore the portrait of the former king and seal the demon. And my second focus was on seeing how Haram and Chongi can realize that they're the same people that they met 19 years ago. And yeah, that's pretty much my review and the gist of the episode. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.